Okay guys, welcome back to another video. There's no intro on this video in terms of products because I want to talk about them myself. It'll just be briefly and then we can get into the video of the future of First Man, okay? So, all the products are heavily discounted. I told you guys this was going to happen. You guys helped me out when I had to up the prices of all the products. We had to do that in order to scale. We hired a fulfillment company. They came with extra bills, so the products went up. The customers shat out. I apologize for that. I did at the time. But I said to you guys, if you can stick with me, I'll be able to order in bulk. Well, that moment's happened, and the price of the products are far lower. So instead of the men's lifestyle supplements being £29.99, they're £19.99, which they have been for a little while, but I forgot to tell you guys. So there's probably a lot of people who haven't checked because they thought they were too expensive. The body wash is now £11.99 because we've ordered in bulk again. We've got the Male Advantage paperback book, which is £4.99. We've ordered that at huge scales. We've got the testosterone supplement, which is at £19.99. That seems to be our fastest selling right now. I think it's because there's a discounted deal when you buy 3, which I'll get to in a minute. There's some other stuff. We've decided to do more of them. And then we've got the boxes, which are £15.99 per pair. Okay, because they're not as... We haven't ordered them at such scale because it's the first time we've done that product. Okay, but they're still, heavily discounted on compared to what I thought they were going to be when I first began. Or when we first put them out on sale. Now, I've got 2 offers for you guys. Number 1 with the boxes. I hate it. Absolutely hate it when boxer companies sell them in packs of 2s and 3s. It's because 2 times 4 equals 8. Okay, times 3 equals 6. It doesn't quite hit 7, the weekly total. So you have to buy more than you need to last a week. And when it's 3, 3, 6, oh, we need another 2 to get to we need another 3 to get to 9. Okay, but all we needed was 1 more. Oh, but we only sell them in packs of 2s and 3s, so you have to buy more. It's bullshit. So what I'm doing is I'm offering a weekly supply, which is obviously 7. And if you buy 7 pairs of boxers, any color, whatever, you get 1 free. Now, I'm wearing the large. I told you guys I was wearing the medium. I'm actually in the large now. My legs have got bigger, and that should give you a reference point. And obviously there's no refund with boxers for obvious reasons. It stinks. So it's not a bad idea, right? Because here's the discount. You order 7, you basically get 1 free. So you get £15.99 off if you order 7 of them. That gives you kind of leeway to order 1 pair, see how they fit. Okay, they're good. I'll go back and order another 7, but then I get 1 free. So technically you order 7. Do you see what I mean? That's an option, guys. I don't want you guys to order 7 and then be like, fuck, it's the wrong size. That could be a shit show. I wouldn't want that for you guys. But that's one discount. The other discount is the body wash. So we're doing a 6-month supply. Sorry, if you order 6, it's a 1-year supply. And so I'll say that again so you know. If you order 6 body washes, it's a 12-month supply because they last for about 2 months each. In terms of usage, the expiry date is well past that, so don't worry, they won't expire in terms of usage. And you'll get £11.99 off, okay? So that'll be 1 free, basically. So if you order a year's supply, 6 of them, you basically get 1 free, so you've ordered 5. Now, the next thing, and this is probably the most important, is I've seen people ordering multiple different products and then having to pay shipping for the different products. I apologize, guys. I didn't know. I didn't know that was the case. So what I've done is I've added a 10% discount once you order 2 or more products. Doesn't matter what they are. Now that discount won't apply if you've already got other discounts on there, like the deal of 6 and the deal of 7 that I spoke about earlier. You won't get the second discount because the one's already applied, but there'll be a 10% discount. If you ordered, let's say, 1 body wash, 1 pair of boxers, 1 testosterone supplement, and 1 men's lifestyle supplement, and then let's say 1 Male Advantage paperback book, you get a 10% discount on all of those, collectively on the bulk order. So I don't know how much that would be, top of my head, maybe like £70, £80. You would get £8 off. Okay, so we've put that in place for you guys. I want some decent deals for you guys. It needed rearranging. We're now a proper store. Do you know what I mean? We're operating properly now. I wanted to put these things in place for you lot. It wasn't fair before, but it is growing pains. Okay, so that's my message to you guys. Secondly, and this is where the video technically starts, is the future of First Man. Okay, I'm not talking about me, I'm talking about the brand and my role within First Man, actually. My role is going to change massively. So I want to do these videos still because they're fun. But with the streaming platform coming along, that's going to be where I want to put all my attention. That platform, I believe, is going to make me a billionaire. I think that's what's going to raise my family. That's what's going to look after my, current family, mum, sister, etc. And I think that's where I see myself. That's what I see myself doing for the next 20, 30 years. So with that being said, it requires all my time and all my money, which it, pretty much has taken all of my money, which is what it is. I always said to you guys, I'll put every penny back in to get this built for you lot. Which is difficult, but that's what we're going to do. So my role is going to change. I'm going to do a lot more days in the life. I'm going to do weeks in the life. We're going to vlog my, weekly schedule and stuff like that. I think that'll be important. Take you on set behind the scenes. This is what we're working on. This is what we're doing. More like Ryan Serhant, Gary V. I need to evolve. I'm a 30-year-old man. I don't want to be sat making YouTube videos in the same fashion as before. I just don't think it will work moving forward. I think at some point it will be obsolete. Now, financially with this streaming platform, it hurts. It hurts. My bills were 50,000 per month and now closer to 60, 70,000 per month. I've got a final 120 grand coming out, okay, which is going to bring the grand total to very close to $1 million being invested in a year. It fucking hurts, okay? It's my life's not bad. I'm not, oh, woe is me. My life's good. Don't feel bad for me. And if I went down to my last penny the next month, you've got another 60, 70,000 in there that's coming from, profit and whatever. So don't feel sorry for me. But it's touch and go for a little while. And what I've decided to do is open up donations. Now, the main reason isn't to, the main reason of doing the donations, and this is for the streaming platform, by the way, not for me or anything like that. This is donation to a streaming platform. And this is the main reason for content. Because I've done what I said I was always going to do, which is build the platform. That was my promise to you guys years and years ago. I said I will use every penny that I generate to build this platform. I've done that. I've given my life to this audience. I've given everything. I've sacrificed so much. I've been berated on social media for the videos that I've made. My personal life has suffered and stuff like that, but I will never abandon you guys. And seeing this whitewash and this, culling of men's lifestyle content. We need to get rid of this guy, get rid of this guy. We need to silence this guy. In my opinion, it's disgusting. I hate it. So by having our own platform, we'll be in control forever. And that's the way I look at it. And we'll have our own safe space where we can make men's content. We can, do documentaries, films, biopics, series, live sports, The World's Strongest Man Live, never been done before. We can have all this stuff on the platform at reasonable prices. Not the prices of these sports packages that charge you $29.99 per month and then charge you pay-per-view for the big fight. That's fucking disgusting. I want to do it all for $7.99. And then when we put live sports on, $9.99. Just one, how greedy do you have to be? Just that one set price. We have everything on there. We have the biggest audience out of everybody because we do the best fucking work. And not only sports, but then you've got stuff to watch once the sports is over. That's what we're aiming for here. We don't want you to pay $29.99 per month plus a pay-per-view subscription. And then when that big fight's over, you're like, I've just paid 50, 60 pound and there's not a big fight for another 2 months. It's disgusting. So that's why I want to have it all housed in one place so that when you watch the big fight for a reasonable price, which would be $9.99 per month, which is a steal, you then have documentaries, films, series, podcasts. We could get me, Hamza, the Tates, Fresh and Fit. We could get us all on one fucking episode all at the same time. Because having that level of money, we can be we'll give everyone 10 grand to be there on this day. We could pay for everyone's flights. This is what the platform can do. So, but that's the problem is the content is too expensive for me alone, if I'm being honest with you guys. A lot of people fronting online and they'll always tell you they're multi-millionaires and all this shit. I've put pretty much every penny back into this stream platform and this business. It's in a healthy place because of that, but I'm not cash rich. I'm almost asset rich and potential rich based on what's going to happen in the next year or so because I just put everything back in. So building the platform, yeah, fine. Reinvesting in products, yeah, fine. I can afford all that stuff. Millions of pounds worth of content every year. Maybe in year two I could fund it, but year one, no chance, guys. No chance. You like if I put 1 million back into this business this year and then I do the same again next year, okay, plus the content, I'm probably looking at like a £4 or £5 million investment. And the way I look at it is it's if all of us put £7 in, then it's like 1 million that we can generate, like 150,000 of us. Now, is that going to happen? It's very unlikely, okay? That's tough to do. But I've got a donation link which you'll be able to find down below in the bio. And it's to the First Man PayPal account. And we will use every penny of that for content. Okay, that's what it's going to be used for. Because what I don't want to happen is me to say, guys, I've built the platform, but I've currently got to wait a month until I've got money. Okay, then we're going to go and film something. Now we're out of money again. We've got to reinvest in some products. It's just, we've got a finite window here with the platform where it can work. And if the community can come through strong, and we can have a content fund ready to go, and it will change the game. We can just go and get filming immediately, hire a team, people that can start, videographers, editors, etc. We can have them ready to go. So it's the first time I'm asking you guys for help. I've never asked you to like, I've never asked you to subscribe before, but I'm asking you to help me out because I'm not going to be able to fund all of that. I could seek investment, but then it becomes dodgy because then it's somebody else's platform and they could fuck it up and they start saying, hey, I think we should have more female shows on here. We're not like they wouldn't get it like we all do. Do you know what I mean? So I want to keep it in house with the community. Yeah. And if we can generate enough, then we can start, knocking out these projects non-stop. And I will still continue to flood as much money as I can humanly give to this platform in terms of content. But I just don't want it to flag. I don't want it to, we've launched, but there's no content. And it's kind of flopped in the mud. Nobody believes in it anymore. Damn, we missed our opportunity. By having that content fund that the community's thrown out there, we can go and film the first documentary I want to do is Simp Society, where we're looking at OnlyFans, the way that guys would rather sit at home on a Saturday night, play video games, rather than go and sleep with women, the way they're obsessed with women, the way they're on social media chasing them, Tinder, masturbation, porn, the way that the world's created all these simps, the way that the top 5% of men are sleeping with all the women, incels, etc. What a documentary that could be. We're going to deep dive into it. Me and Hamza, I don't think you'll mind me saying, we're thinking of doing a Rites of Passage series where it starts with kind of like his journey and why he's gone and done what he's done. And then we go around the world and we find different groups of people, tribes, whatever it might be, who have still got rites of passage for men. How do you become a boy to a man? Well, in the UK, America, you go for a beer with your dad. You get laid. Like, it's real shit stuff. Whereas in some of these countries, they've got to really go through something tough. In some of these tribes, they've still got to go through something tough before they're allowed to have a woman, get married, have sex, etc. You've almost got to pass a test. So we're going to go out and see all of these rites of passage. The content we've got coming up is just fucking impeccable. It's going to take the men's lifestyle industry to a whole new level. Not to mention, the biopics and video game films that we can do in the future. Stuff that we've always dreamed of seeing, especially biopics. Prince Nassim Hamid. Like, why has nobody ever done a film on his life? Dana White, Vince McMahon. I want to do a film on their life. Like, it would be so fucking cool. We'd have a big enough budget to be like, Dwayne The Rock Johnson, let's get him on the podcast. How much does he need? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's no stopping us. I want to almost do, if they get out of prison, like a Kardashians type thing with the Tates. Just following them around and just showing their life, what they get up to, their day-to-day kind of thing. I just think that'd be so fucking cool. Like, we've got one for women, the Kardashians. What have we got for men? Just following those two around and just seeing their life, all the shit that they get up to, all the stuff that they've got to, deal with in their life and whatever. I could go on season after season after season. It doesn't even have to be them, but I just think it would be hilarious if it was them, like, inside their life. I'm dreaming so big with this platform, but like I said, guys, Worst case scenario, people say, I'm not fucking donating to this. It was your thing that you wanted to do. You go and fund it. I'll fund it. I promise you, I'll fund it. I'll find ways to do it. But I'm just saying it will take a long time. But if we can get the community, for the first time ever, I'm asking for your help. If we can get the community to just donate, even if you donate £1, okay? If you donate the standard 7, that's unbelievable. If you donate more, fair enough. You know, there's a YouTuber, I'll have to ask him and I'll shout out in another video, but a YouTuber gave £1,000 already. And it choked me up, really choked me up, because I was like, fuck, people genuinely believe in this platform and they believe in me and they trust me. And I was like, I've given 10 years of my life back into this game, and now people are saying, like, I want to give something now. And it fucking choked me up. I was like, wow, when I needed kind of the community most, they came through, and hopefully they do with this video. Yeah, we'll see what happens, guys. But worst case scenario, I'll fund it all myself. It's just going to take a lot longer, okay? Which is, it kind of sucks. We'll seek investment, but that's going to be outside sources. And yeah, I could fund everything myself, but then it's like 50 grand a month in content bills, plus like 10 grand a month in the odd restock of a price. I don't think it's sustainable. Now, if we get subscribers on the platform paying £7.99 per month, yeah, then it's sustainable once people sign up. But prior to that, so that we have, almost see it as a 1 month, if you pay £7, almost see it as like a 1 month pre-subscription. You're just saying, hey, here's £7 up front. If we get enough of us, we'll generate enough money to go and film some content so that when it goes live, there's content on there. And then your second month's payment, we'll use that to create more content. So then there's never a down period where you're like, there's nothing here. And I really want this platform to work, not just for me. Like, obviously, there's benefits to me. Obviously, I believe I can become a billionaire off this, which is great. But we need this as a male community. If we don't have it, they're going to win. I don't want to say who, but they're going to win. They're going to eventually ban everybody, eventually take everybody away. We need our own safe space with our own servers, our own banking system, etc. Otherwise, we're never going to be able to find content like this. Our sons, whoever, our younger brothers, like, they're not going to be able to have the content that we've had. I was talking to a guy at the gym today, and he was like, without you and all the men's lifestyle guys, he was like, my life wouldn't be the same. He was like, changed my mindset. Like, I'm thinking differently at 20, 21 years old because of all of that. The next generation won't be able to have that if we don't put something in place now. There's going to be a lost generation of men. And we need this. Whether, one day I might say, guys, I've made so much fucking money, I'm going to give this over to the community. 100% private sale to only First Man subscribers. People who are pre-approved on this list, you can all bid. And you can buy it off me. I don't even care how much for. I want you guys to profit from this now. Thank you so much. See ya. I've made what I've needed to make. But then you guys would be in control of the community. I just, the idea of just having that in place just excites me. Okay. And like I said, you don't have to donate. You could give £1. You could give 7. You could give, more if you've got it. But like, if you don't have the money, please don't donate, guys. It's not one of those. I'm not trying to scrounge. I just, I need it. I need it for content, but I only need it for a window, like a 6-month window. After that, I'll be able to fund everything myself. But, if we can get a shit ton of money here, we will be able to fund a lot of cool projects. We can do it so quick as well. We can just take over. We can get rid of all the shit that we complain about, the Matrix that everyone says, and all the, the suppressing of masculinity, the lowering of testosterone. We can end all that with this platform. We can fight back. We can have millions of us on this platform, 10 million men, 100 million men eventually. And we've got a safe place that nobody can touch. With our own servers, with our own, in a safe country where they're protecting that sort of thing. With our own banking system. It's our own platform. We're in control of it. We choose who gets banned, which, unless somebody does something terrible, it would be nobody. We choose what content gets blocked, which, again, unless it's terrible, it would be nobody. This is the future. If I had more time, guys, I would set it up so that you all got a percentage of the company. Like, I would give away 10% of the company if I had more time, and that's what I would do. However, here's what I want to do for you guys, okay? It is just a donation right now. But if the system is there and if it is in place and we can set it up and we can link back to everybody and get everybody's banking deals properly, which I'll hire a team for, I will give away 10% of the company to everybody who, gave money, and we'll work out how much that you will be entitled to. So you'll be getting paid a percentage every single month of our profits for the company. So you will be a part owner of the First Man Stream platform. I can't promise that yet because it's very hard to set up. But if you donate, we'll track back and we'll add all that up at a reasonable time. That is my promise to you guys. It's not a guarantee. It's a guarantee in my head because that's who I am. But it's not a guarantee that we'll be able to track everybody, get the details, whatever. So it is just a donation. But that is almost like a loose promise of mine that I will go back and I'll go, do you know what? Fuck it. Everybody deserves this. Because if I've got 90% of a company that ends up getting valued at like $1 billion, even 100 million, 10 million, like I'm done. I could sell, worst case scenario, I could retire, I could just, take 1 year's wage of a couple million and be like, right, that's it. What more do you need? Do you know what I mean? So that's where we're at, guys. But my role is going to change. I'm still going to try and do this sort of thing. I'm still going to try and come on camera and and talk, but it's going to be when there's a highlight in my life, when something happens, something big, something new, like a lesson that I've learned. But mainly what you're going to see from me, and it won't be yet, it'll be once this platform goes live in mid-March and onwards, you're going to see like days in my life, weeks in my life. We've got, like Gary Vee does, the way he wakes up, goes to a meeting. Ryan Serhant in the gym, viewing a property, going... You're going to see me out at restaurants, having meetings, having it all filmed, in the gym, boxing with my coach. Then I'll have a personal trainer who's got my exact weights mapped out. Here's your schedule for the week. Sitting down, I've got a chef cooking everything. I just think that'd be so cool to map it all out like that. And then other projects that I'm working on behind the scenes, we're in the warehouse. Here's what you have to do. There's so many people on camera now talking about shit. I actually want to show it, in the life. Proof. I'm on set. I'm filming this project. This is how we do it. Here's a director from this project. Let's get 5 tips from you. How does this work? Okay, what's your daily routine? Yeah, brilliant. Okay, let's crack on. It's all going to be one big, higher level type of content. It's going to be so much better, guys. We're going to be able to bring you so much more. And I hope I've been able to pass over the vision. I hope I've been able to transfer the vision over to you guys like Professor X, because if this isn't just, hey, we'll put the Tates on there and Sneeko and we can all have a safe place like Rumble. It's not that. It's so much bigger. It's so much bigger. We're trying to take everything here. I want the whole fucking pie. I want live sports. I want live streams of fashion shows. I want documentaries, biopics, films, video game films, existing films, like Netflix did The Ruthless, an Italian film. It's fucking unbelievable. I want to do films like that. Bang, let's get it on there. We won't be able to buy that off them because we'd be a competing platform, but, we can do similar things. You're sick of watching You on Netflix? Almost like a fucking chick flick? You're sick of the top 5 films on Netflix being all relationship type stuff? Okay, well, on the First Man platform, it'd be completely different. We'll actually make a Halo film called Master Chief. I've told you guys about that for years. We'll make a Saints Row film. You guys remember these games from back in the day. We'll make a Call of Duty film called Warzone. Where it's almost like The Condemned with Stone Cold back in the day. All the coolest shit that we all wanted to see, that we've ever dreamt up. And there'll be a section for you guys of the community to be able to post, we want to see this. And people go, damn, that's actually a really fucking good idea. It gets upvoted. And then we go, bang, okay, we're going to go and make it. Thank you, community. You're going to have a voice in this. It's not what have Netflix put on here today. According to 100 focus group of 16-year-old girls at college. It's going to be like real men and what you want to see. Chris, do you know what would be a good idea? Or First Man, do you know what would be a good idea? Whatever. Oh, yeah, that would be a good idea. It gets upvoted by 2 million men. We got to go and fucking get that made. That's the top one. Every month, whatever the top one is, we got to go and get it made. We'll have a team just for that. So then the platform becomes yours. We want to see an interview with these 4 people. We will spend X amount of money to make that happen. Okay, now we want to see You know, we want to see a remake of Fight Club. I've got a script for it. That's legit. I've written down a script for it. I'm ready to go. Okay, well, we can do a modern day version of Fight Club. Let's set aside 20 million as a budget. Let's go. If you guys voted for that, bang, let's go. This is what this platform's going to be. So if you can, look, if you can go and buy some products, some first man products, or if you can go and, you know, donate even £1, if you've never spent anything on the platform before, on the channel before, any products, whatever, and you're like, I actually believe in what you're saying. I just don't need any of your products, but I do want to donate somehow. I've always wanted to give something. Just go and give £1 because this all adds up at the end of the day. And if we can get like, if 150 people give £1, we've got £150,000. Like, that's insane. That's absolutely insane because that goes and allows us to film, what, probably like 10 to 15 projects off the bat with a proper team. That's insane. And then I will match that with like 150,000. So within the first, like I looked at Apple TV the other day. At the time that I looked, they only had 60 shows on there, 60. If we can get to 50, 60 shows, but it's all shows that you guys love, we're a competing platform in terms of the male audience, the male population. And that'll be something that you guys will have a voice in. You guys will be able to get a percentage of. I promise you I will give that 10% away at some point. That's my promise. Whether there's obstacles in the way, I don't know that yet. But in my head, I'm almost in my head, I'm thinking that's going to happen. The people who donate today, I'm going to make that happen somehow. I will link back to them. They can send me receipts of donations. It's all logged on PayPal anyway. So I'll be able to go through it, get a team to go through it. Okay, log that in the system. Might take 6 months to do, but at the end of those 6 months, you're making X amount of money every single month. I'm going to try and make that happen somehow. But either way, if it doesn't, and you give, I don't know, like £10, £20, whatever, you know it's going to be going towards a platform that you're going to love, that's going to benefit your life because it's going to have shit that you want to see on there. You know, it's going to have self-improvement content on there as well, like the Rites of Passage Hamza thing. That's going to be insane. Depression documentaries, where we look at the real reasons, not just men just don't talk. We're going to have testosterone documentaries on there. Why are test levels lower than ever? What's going on? What's the agenda? Why is this? You know, just everything you could ever think of. The European Super League, for those in Europe that love football. Is this going to happen? Let's do a proper documentary on it. What's the future of it? What's the future plans? What would be the benefits? Let's go and talk to the people who are involved. Like, we can literally make anything we want happen once we got this platform. I want to start an NFL London team. I want to start a London team and get them in the NFL as a proper franchise. With this platform, we can fund that. And then you guys are all honorary season ticket holders. Come along whenever you want. Free tickets, you know, and you can stay in the hotel that we've built on site for free. This is like how big I'm dreaming with this. I've worked out all the logistics and how that would work in the league. I'm dreaming like up fucking here. Okay, so it's crunch time. This is the biggest stickle twist of my life, and it is painful. It is painful. This is the hardest thing I've ever done in my life. But I think, guys, in 6 months to a year, we're all going to be sat here and we're going to be like, this is incredible. We can do whatever we want with this platform. I want to do like a Dragon's Den type show where you guys can come on and pitch your ideas, your movie scripts, your documentaries. A grant show where you guys can be like, hey, Chris, we're struggling in life. We're in this situation. Our dad died, whatever. We need X amount of money to buy these facilities to start this business. And I'm sat on a panel. I'm just like, yeah, we do like a DIY SOS type thing. Where it's like, here's 20,000 towards this family, these guys who are part of the First Man community to go and fund their education or their business or, you know, stuff like that. That's what I want to do with this platform, charity work, etc. We can everyone says it, change the world, but we can change the men's lifestyle world with this. We really can. There's so much we can do. And for the first time ever with this business, I'm asking for your help, guys. Whatever. If it's £1, if it's nothing, I don't mind. Don't feel obliged to. But if we can just build up a decent content fund instead of having to seek investment and get some weirdos trying to, you know, oh, I think you should have more female content on that. Like, they don't understand what we're trying to build here. But as a community, if we can build up a content fund, we can take over quickly. The GQs, the DAZNs, whatever, like they don't get it. They're just profit hungry. They're just money hungry fucking dickheads. We can take all of that out. We can change it. We can make it like a modern format, guys. Okay? So that's all I needed to tell you. Now that you guys are aware, the link will be below in the bio. Obviously, you've got all the discounts on the products now. They're dirt cheap, and there's discount codes along with that. So you guys are going to get much better deals, which I feel happier about. It's like a proper store now. Before it was just kind of it was just me. It was slap happy. I was putting stuff on there. I was trying to figure stuff out. A lot of growing pains, but it's ready now. It's ready now. There's a lot of good things in place for you guys. So if anybody hasn't had their package yet, I get a few emails now and again. It's usually the address is wrong, or because Royal Mail had some hacking issues around Christmas, they're still playing catch up. So a lot of people will complain, and then I check it and their address is wrong. They forgot to put their house number and stuff, and it's like just the first email you send me, just be like, package hasn't arrived. Could you look into it, please? Might be my fault or something like that. And then I'll be like, yeah, sure. But when somebody goes mental off the bat, I'm like, let me check. Okay, you've missed your house number off. Like, now what do you want me to do? I'm not going to treat you with massive respect, am I? Do you know what I mean? So, like, but that's it, guys. And I'll speak to you all soon. I'll make a ton more content off the back of this, like old school, normal content. So, speak to you all in a bit.